In this lecture, we will learn 4 more powerful functions every data analyst uses: if, COUNTIF, SUMIF, AVERAGEIF. In the previous lecture, we have learned how to create formulas. Today, we will take the next step by learning a few functions that calculate the result based upon specific conditions. So let's begin with the if function that we have. Let's suppose you want to find or identify whether an order made a profit or a loss. Our dataset already contains a profit column, so we'll create a new column. Let's suppose name as status, right? So in this column, we'll use a function, right? With the help of that, we'll try to find out whether an order made profit or a loss, right? Very simple, because here we know the value which contain, right? So we'll use equals to if, and we use the cell address, okay, this profit that is starting from u2 if the value is greater than 0. So if condition, right, has two parts. If it is true, then if it is greater than 0, it is a profit, otherwise it's a loss. So if the value is greater than 0, we'll write it's a profit, comma, otherwise it should be loss. Okay, so that's how if condition works. You see here, we have negative for this profit and we got loss, right? We already know it's a red symbol, right? Okay, and this is for high profits, right? Green signals, and all these profits and any value which is in negative representing a loss, all these profits, right? So this is how we can use if function uh, in order to find out whether a order has classified as a profit or a loss. Similarly, we can also apply COUNTIF. Consider your manager ask you how many orders belongs to consumer segment, right? Okay, so you have this entire data which is in the segment field, right? Okay, if we see here, perfect. So if now let me move to the last cell, and let's suppose here I want to count that how many number of consumers are there, right? One thing, I can filter out the data, then I just select the cells and then I can count, right? But why I need to apply filter, long process, right? Instead we can instead of manually counting and doing that, we have a function, right, equals to COUNTIF. Okay, so COUNTIF I want to apply where on this entire range, right? H2 colon H 5112. Okay, and what is the condition that I want to apply? Comma, a second field that we have, the yes, it has to be correct. Okay, consumer, and you see it has counted 2628. Similarly, you can apply it for other fields also, right? Even you can also find out that in West how many consumers, corporate or home offices are there. In East region, similarly, which segments are of how much quantity are there, right? Similarly, you can find for all 4 regions. Okay, so it is used whenever you have to count the records that meet a specific criteria. Then let's suppose you want to find the total sales from technology category only, right? Okay, so let me scroll above and you see category, right? We have seen all these categories and sales. One thing again, I'll apply filter. I'll I'll sort the data, right? Okay, I'll get the technology cells and then I just select those cells and then I can do the sum of this, right? But again, hectic task, right? Instead of that, we have a simple formula that we can apply, right? If I want to count the sales from the technology only, right? This is, we have calculated the total sales. I want to calculate it which is from technology field, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do, sum if. Okay, condition simple, sum average count, we have if with that, right? Okay, sum if I want to do the sum of r2 to r5112. Okay, this is what I want to do, right? But for the technology field, right? Okay, and the technology field is present where, that is what I have to see. Okay, so let me just check it once. Technology field is technology column, I think it's category, sorry, right? That is an O. Okay, so which is an O, again same column O, that is 5112. Okay, hit enter. So it's representing here, I think there is some issue. Okay, let me first select technology and then let's I think I have by mistakenly written different indexes, right? First of all, I have to select technology and then sales, I guess, right? Okay, so let me first filter out the data from O5, O2 to O512 where technology is there, and then select the range based upon the technology. Yes, sorry, that is right? Previously, I have incorrectly written the cell address. Okay, first of all, we have to get the technology field filter, and then we have to do the sum, right? Okay, so this is what we are doing. So the sum is in R2 to R5112, right? Okay, yes, now I think we have got the correct data. So this is the sales from technology category, right? Okay, fine, perfect. So this is what we are supposed to do, and with that you can also apply on the different regions, corporate customers and other things that you can apply, right? Okay, perfect. Then yes, we do have average also, right? Average if that I want to do. Okay, so I want to let's suppose I'll apply on a different field. Let's suppose I have technology machines subcategory we have, right? Okay, let me apply on subcategories. That from machine, what is the average sales that we have got, right? Okay, so from the machine subcategory, right? And the machine subcategory is present in P column, and sale is there, right? Okay, perfect, right? So this is sales, not sale, it is average sales from machine subcategory, right? Okay, perfect. So that will be equals to, and what we want to do, average if now in this case, right? First of all, I need to select the again first of all subcategory, right? And subcategory was present in P, so P2 colon P5112, and from here what I want to select, I want to select machine, right? I hope so it's in the right machines, it's machines, right? Colon, and then I need to do sum, which is R2 colon R5112, right? Okay, we have got an error in the function MACHINES average if, oh sorry, that's my mistake, it should be comma not dot. Perfect, so this is we have got, right? Okay, so I hope it is fine. We have learned few important functions here, right? In the next lecture we'll explore VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, right? And then afterwards we'll work upon pivot tables, right? And we'll see charts also, and then we'll also work upon descriptive statistics also, that how to generate that in Excel itself, right? So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe to Mind Excite. I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.